In my job hunting quest, I saw looking for the best YouTube minds in the world, and so I decided to give it a shot. I'm currently in my kitchen, so it's either I cook this or I get cooked trying. So let's do this without wasting much time. And the first question goes, what worked? And here I had to pick two videos, and I picked last to leave their cycle wins $500,000 and 2,000 people fight for $5 million. The thumbnails worked perfectly, but the real hook was the mental mind games, which kept the retention skyrocketing. It feels just like a weekly beast game episode where after every segment you are trapped in suspense, dying to know what happens next. Also, the characters worked brilliantly. Most of them we have seen fail before, and we have already rooted for them in the past videos. We have an established emotional connection, you feel me? So we desperately want to know, will they win this time or are they absolute failures? I'm also supposed to comment on the pacing. The pacing rate from the 0 second mark sets the tone instantly. You know exactly what level of peak you are walking into or you are about to watch. Am I correct? Don't mind my English. English is not my first language either. What would you change? That is the second question. For what I would change, I'm critiquing 100 Days in a Private Jet. Let's start with the thumbnail. It heavily features Jimmy, but the actual protagonist and survivor is Amado the pilot. This created a sharp disconnect the second I clicked play. It was like a clickbait. So, where did it lose energy? Okay, the video completely lost my energy when Amado was given the choice between $50,000 and giving herb showers for 90 days. He chose money. Honestly, that felt too manufactured for real human to make. It completely broke the immersion for me, and I mentally and physically tapped out. I can't tell you what happened next because I didn't watch. My restructure would be changing the framework to a write-off and set up like endure emotionally and physically painful challenges for the next 100 days. This taps into why we like horror movies. We want to see people suffer in agonizing, believable ways. As for Jimmy's persona, we know he's a villain who forces impossible choices. But what if he's both a villain and a hero at the same time? We have a name for that, right? Oh, I wrote it down. A benevolent mastermind. Yeah, that is the name. Is providing all the necessities and absurd luxuries, but you still have to go through brutal challenges to earn them. That friction keeps people glued, just like in the original Squid Game video with nearly a billion views in 4 years. Yeah, the audience has already memorized the moves. Adding this emotional duality would reignite that thirst for suspense. You feel me? Anyway, one quick final note. I love the massive scale, but sometimes the sheer mass destruction or heavy bombing effects feels unnecessary. Whether it's CGI or practical, occasionally it distracts from the human stakes rather than enhancing them. I don't know. Yeah, that's just me. It's not like I'm paid to review this. So let's go to the next question. What would you build on an existing format? Picking from the $1 series. Okay, I'll choose the $1 versus the 1 million car series. These formats do incredible numbers for engagement. As for a framework and the hook, it is solid. But you asked me to think out loud. Can you hear my thoughts? What if we introduce a twist where the $1 car is actually racing against let's say $100,000 car? We all know the expensive one wins, right? But hear me out. This happens in a desert. The 100 $100K car gets puncture, made the race, and is suddenly overtaken by the $1 car. Now it's 50 meters from the finish line, and the $1 car's engine completely overheats and dies. Then the dollar car slowly passes it and wins. That ending carries a powerful, painful message. Sometimes hard work doesn't pay off, and money does. Yeah. Anyway, a second option would be, what if we take the $1 concept? Jimmy just got married the other day. What if his team surprised him with a $1 versus $1 million wedding? Imagine using green screens or a real one. You guys have a heavy budget and you can pull this one off. Like, I mean, let's say who? Spider-Man, Tom Holland, bring the wedding cake, or The Ring, like creating a literal cinematic movie experience. And that's my 2 cents. Honestly, I don't actually have any 2 cents in my pockets right now. I'm broke, but those are my genuine thoughts. So,
if you trust me and give me that opportunity, I will not let you down.
I would be glad to serve.